Hey everybody, Pojiforce here. What's going on? We're still here in Dininho Adventures, and that is because, you may recall in the last video, I said that when I was going for all 20 keys, there was no guide on how to find all 20 keys. So I had to go through all these levels on my own and painstakingly find all 20 keys, so that way I could access the secret world. So, for those who are to come after me, I thought it would be a great idea if I went back and made a guide of my own. So I'm going to show you starting from World 1-1, working my way all the way through where all 20 keys are. So we'll start from the beginning and pick up from there. So this first key you'll experience once you come up these vines here. You head to the right. Once you drop off this ledge here, you'll see the 4 eggs up top. Head to the left. There'll be a secret tunnel, and there will be your first key. Now in World 1-2, once you get past this snapper right here onto these platforms, you'll see a lower platform. If you drop under there, you'll see another lower platform. And then you can tell by this little piece of grass here that you've got another secret tunnel with your second key. And then you have these little platforms that you can climb to get back up here so you can continue the level as normal. Now the key for World 1-3 is actually pretty early into the level. So from the start here, you head to the right. And once you get into this second body of water, again, a little tuft of grass there can tell you where the keys are. And that's your third key. Now in World 1-4, when you get to this platform here in the beehive area, you want to hop on it, then jump over and ride it across. And again, a little tuft of grass tells you in World 1 where all the keys are. And this will be your fourth key. Now in World 1-5, the fifth key is really close to the checkpoint. So if you follow these swirling platforms here, you'll notice down there's a branch that you can actually stand on. And if you go to the right there, you'll have your fifth key and a way back up to the rest of the course. Alright, now in World 2-1, you're going to go across these series of spine ladders, and then you'll drop down to this platform here. Now you could easily jump to that second sinking lava platform, but instead what you want to do is jump onto this platform and go left right there to grab your sixth key. Now in World 2-2, this one actually was the hardest one for me to find, and it's right before the nest at the end of the level. But you cross these bones over here, and if you go to this last bone and then climb straight up, you'll find your seventh key. Now in World 3-3, where you have the rising and falling lava, you'll drop down a tunnel right here with a bone, and you'll see a couple of platforms over here to your right. If you continue to your right, you'll find your eighth key. Now World 2-4, this one is kind of dangerous because there's a lot of exploding Pedrosos nearby. But as you see, Pedroso shows the way, and there's your ninth key. In World 2-5, there's actually a few exploding bricks over here, and behind it is a Pedroso. If you sneak in here, you can grab your 10th key. Now in the first icy level, World 3-1, when you get to the very end with these icy tables, I actually found this one by accident in my playthrough and didn't realize it was there, but key number 11 is right here to the left. Now in World 3-2, you could actually find this key by accident, but just in case you didn't, if you're on this ice block, you can easily slip to the right and end up over here. And that is the 12th key. Now World 3-3 is actually probably my favorite level of the original 20 levels. And if you go to the right here on these ice slides, there'll be an alligator throwing snowballs here. You can easily see down at the bottom a branch with an egg. And then if you head right from there, you have a nice little slippery path that leads you to your 11th key. That leads you to your 13th key. Now here in World 3-4, I felt like this key was actually also pretty obvious, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. There's an area here with cracking ice blocks. As long as you don't jump on them too many times, they're not going to break. But there's this random block off to the left, and if you jump that direction, right there, you find your 14th key. Now, World 3-5 is a bit of a challenge because you're dealing with swimming mechanics and freezing water at the same time. But it's right over here. And if I gotta be very careful, but you see where that egg is? Swim straight up. And there's the 15th key. Alright, now here in World 4-1, I'm gonna show you something before I show you where the key is. When you die like that, did you see the portal down there? The game seems to assume that there's a certain level of skill that you do not possess at this point in the game, such that they give you a little clue as to where the next key is. So if you were to perform this properly and then stay on this platform, it drops you in that portal. So if you stay on this platform, it drops you in this portal, and you end up in this little room here where the key is. And that is your 16th key. The portal to the right will take you back up to the level, but be careful that you don't stay in this room for too long when you first get in, because you can go back through this portal to the left, and with this portal to the left, you will fall to your death, so be careful. Now in World 4-2, when you reach your first squeaky clown, it's actually pretty easy to reach. You just drop down and go left. And there is your 17th key. Now in World 4-4, you do eventually reach a point where there's this pencil and a water balloon over it that you need to break in order to get on through. But before you do that, if you just head to the right, there's your next key. In World 4-4, rather than assume that you have low skill and end up dying, giving you a clue as to where the key is, in this one they assume that you have high skill and therefore will avoid the pratfalls that would accidentally show you the key. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Now this platform right here changes colors, but if you just go on to the right, key and portal. Now in World 4-5, you'll end up in a spot like this on the ceiling with a way to get down. However, instead of taking this jump pad to reverse your gravity, jump over it and then head left. And that's the 20th key. Congratulations! All 20 keys are now yours. So now that you have all 20 keys, you can go and open the secret world. The Game Boy world, as I like to call it. So hope you guys enjoyed this guide to help you find all 20 keys in Dininho Adventures. I had to start a brand new game to do this for you, but I really felt like this was something that I wanted to do. Because when I was trying to find all 20 keys, there was no guide. There was zero guide for this. So this is the first ever Dininho Adventures guide on how to find all 20 keys. I hope you guys find it useful. But that's all for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button and subscribe to stay tuned for future videos. And until next time, everyone, I'm Pochiforce, and you all take care. Catch you later.